we will talk about SQL query, and we will focus on select query. Okay. So what is the select query and what is the use of select query? So in last video we have created a database and we have created table inside our database, and we have inserted some values in the table as we have seen in the last video. Okay. Now you're the user, this is the user, you're the user, and you want some you want some answers from this table. Okay, like we have created a table of customers, right? So you want the answer of a question, and the question is how many total customers are there in a table, like that means any question you want to ask. So for that, what user have to do? User have to ask questions by his mouth? No. User has to ask a question in the form of query, right? User will ask a table a question in the form of query. Okay. And he will write the query in the form of select statement. Okay. Once the user write a query in the form of select statement and it's executed, he will get result. He will get answer of his query. He will get answer of his questions or whatever in the form of result, also which is in the form of table, and he will get the answer. This is also simple and short introduction of SQL select statement. Select statements come the DRL or DQL language, that is data retrieval language or data query language. But we don't have to focus on that definition, or we don't have to focus on theory part. We will just focus on practical. Okay. So select query, SQL query clauses. Okay. So there are many clauses in SQL. Select is one of the clause. Yeah. So for select, we are selecting the data. Select means just we are selecting the data. Okay. There are many queries. We will go through it one by one. But I'm just giving you a brief intro, short intro. Sorry, I'm giving you the short intro. Select for selecting all the data or selecting some particular data. Distinct means distinct, as the name suggests, selecting different data. Top means selecting top data, top 1 to 3, like that. From means we have a table and we have to select the data from the table, so we have to use this from clause. Join, we know join means connecting two data or two table. Where clause is a condition. Group by, we have to use group by when we are going to aggregate the data. Having clause and where clause, there is a good difference in having and where clause, and I will tell you that. Okay. What is the difference between where clause and having clause is the favorite questions of the interviewer. Once I was there in cognizant interview, and interviewer asked me this question, exactly this question, that tell me the difference between where clause and having clause. And at that time I was very well prepared for this question, because this was the exceptional question, and I knew that interviewer will definitely ask me this question. So I become very happy and I told him the difference. Okay. Then order by ascending or descending. Yeah, we will use such things. So now we will see select and select with from clause. Okay, select with from. So select query, we will use select star. If I write this select star, then what will happen? Select star will retrieve all the columns, means everything. It will retrieve everything. As you can see here, select will retrieve everything. See, select will retrieve everything. He id is the first column, name is the second column, country is the third column, score is the fourth column in my database. This is the table. So select star, what will star, this star will do, this star means all, this star means all, so it will select all everything. Okay, tells SQL where to find data, and from is a clause which tells SQL where to find the data. Okay, see, if I so syntax for syntax we can write select star from table name, means this is the source, this is the source where, this is the source from where the select query will retrieve the data. So select star from customer, retrieve all the data from customer. So for I have to write select star from customer. Okay, let me tell you with the example. So I am opening SQL server management system. I find it very easy and good for SQL learning. You can use MySQL or PostgreSQL, whatever you can use. You can use anything. Okay, connect. Let me connect this. Um, New query. Yeah, new query here. Uh, I know I am using this database, my database. So here there is a table named customer. I have already created it and we have already inserted the data. So I am retrieving the data. Select star from customers. 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 This is the table name. Okay. So star, what will star do? Star will retrieve all the data, all the column, and this from will tell the database where is the source, what is the source, source is the customer. Okay, wait, let me maximize the size. From where I can maximize the size of my uh, I don't know from where. Maybe later I'll find it out and I'll maximize the size of this. I don't know now. Okay, so I'm executing it. Execute. Okay, it has retrieved all the data from my table. It has retrieved all the data from the table. Okay, so this was select star from student. If we use select star and from, then it will retrieve all the data. Okay, see, star will retrieve all the data, and if you don't want all data, if you want only id and first name, if you want only id, if you want only id and first name, can you see this? If you want only id and first name, then what will do in that case? You will write select star. See, you will not write star now. Why? Because you don't, because star will retrieve all the data. Okay, star will retrieve all the column, but you only want id and first name, so you will not use charging here. You will not use star, you will use id comma first name, first name. Okay, from customers. Okay, customers, MERS. Okay, now see what happened. See, the result of my first query is the first table. Result of my first query is the first table. Okay, and result of my second query is second table. So you can see the difference, you clearly visible difference. If I use like this, if I use star, then it will retrieve all the columns. If I want some single column or some specific column, then I can write like this. Okay, what is next? Star will retrieve all the data. If you we have already done this. Select few columns. If you want few columns, then we can write like this: first name, score, or country from table. Okay, now we will use where clause with select from. Okay, so basically what is the function of where clause? So select query and where clause. So function of where clause, the basic function and main function of where clause is filter your data. Filter your data. Basically, it will filter your data. Means it will filter rows. This is the funnel. You know funnel. Funnel. What is the use of funnel? To filter some water, also filter some liquid. You know. Yeah, like that. So where is also like filtering the data. It will filter your data. Filter our data based on the condition. We give some condition. We have to give some condition in where clause. Then it will filter some data. Anything which satisfy the condition comes in the output. We have to give the condition in the where clause, and anything will satisfy the where the condition, then it will comes in the output. And any data which does not satisfy, it will not come in the output. Yeah, simple. It was simple. So for that we have to use select, whether you want to use star, or whether you want to use first column, second column, that's your choice. Then from, and this is the destination, this is the source table. Then you have to use where. Then after where you have to use condition. See, this is our task. This is your task. Task is score. Task is filter the data having the score, filter the customer having a score higher than 500. Okay, let me write the task first. Okay, let me write the task. Okay, we have to retrieve the data. Wait, 1 minute, wait. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to retrieve the data. We have to retrieve the customers whose score is above 500. So you can see, by clearly you can see 350 is not greater than 500, so we don't want this. 900, yeah, obviously it is greater than 500, so we want this John. 750 is also greater than 500, so we want George. 500 is not greater than 500, so we don't want this. We want only greater than 500. Okay, so we want in result John and George should come in the result. Okay, so for that, yeah, I will write select star from customers where, see where, then I have to give condition, where condition is score greater than, score should greater than 500. Okay, so it will retrieve John and George. Why John and George? Because John and George score are 900 and 750, and 900 and 750 are greater than 500. Okay, so we are executing this query. So can you see John and George? So basically where clause have done the filtering function. Yeah, it has filtered the data based on the condition, and something which is under the condition, something which will pass the condition will come in the result. Yeah, so yes, this is how select and where clause work together. Then after that, retrieve the customer with a score 0 or not equal, with a score not equal to 0. Okay, this is the second task. This is, we have second task. What we have to do, retrieve customers with a score not equal to 0. I have to retrieve the customers whose score not equal to 0. So first of all we will check by our normally manually. So this is the customer whose score is 0, but we don't want this. We don't want this customer. We want only these four things, these four. We want these four only, right? We want these four. We don't want Peter, because Peter's score is equal to 0. We don't want the score which is equal to 0. We want the score not equal to 0. So for that, select star, where is star from customers where score greater than 0. We want greater than 0. So except Peter, everything will come in the result. So yeah, you can see Peter is not in the result. This third table, Peter is not in the result. Everything is the result except Peter. So we have solved the second task also. Yeah. Oh, you can do this also. Okay. Not equal to. Oh, sorry. We have to use not equal to operator. The result will be same. I have used greater than symbol, but we can use this also. Not equal to. This also do same work. Yeah, same thing. But this is the logical thing. Not equal to. Okay, no problem. Then task 3, retrieve the customers from Germany. We have to retrieve the customers who are from Germany. Task 3. Okay, we will do it. Let me clear these two things first. And what if I have to do? I have to retrieve the customer who are from Germany. So we can see this and this. Maria and Martin are from, they both are from Germany. Okay. So for that we have to write select star from customers. Okay. Where clause, where country 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 is equal to Germany. Germany. As I told you, whenever we want to write a string, we have to write a string in single quote. Okay. Then execute. You can see Maria and Martin both are from Germany. They are in the result. Okay. So like this, we can use where clause. Where clause basically filter the data based on the condition. Okay. Where clause filter the data based on the condition. Then what we have next? We will use order by. So basically what order by do? Order by sort your data. It basically sort your data. So for sorting data, we have two things. Data will be sorted in ascending order or descending order. Okay. By default, it gets sorted into ascending order. We have to mention this ASC or DESC during clause whenever we are using the clause. Okay. So for that syntax is you have to write select star from table source. Yeah. Then we have to use order by clause, and then on what column we have to apply this order by. So we have to mention that column. So suppose in this table I have to use this in, I have to apply order by clause in a score column. Okay. So for that I am using it in score column as ascending. Okay. See, remember one thing. If I don't write this ascending here, then by default it will sort in ascending order itself. By default it will sort in ascending order itself. Okay. So SQL order by sort your data. What is this? Okay, this is nested order by query. We will talk about it later. First of all, let's sort the data based on score. So we want to sort the data in ascending order. So for that I have to use like this. Okay, first of all, let's execute. Okay, we have to sort the data based on the score in ascending order. So for that I will use select star from customers. Where nowhere order by score in ascending order ASC. Okay, so 0 will come in the first place. So simple. 0 has come in the first place, then 350, then 500, then 750, then 900. Yeah, it was so simple. Nothing more, nothing less. Then what is next? Sorry. What is next? The next is nested order by. Sort your data. If your column has repetition of values, then if you perform select star from order by ascending, yeah, like that. Okay, this is not so important. Okay, the 20 minute has already gone, so we will talk about it in next. From group by, we will talk about in next video. Okay, so we have covered only three things here: select star from, and we have also covered where clause and order. So order by ascending and descending. So we have covered two three things here. Next things like group by having, we will cover in next video. Okay, bye bye.